into my suit. Literally, I've got on me my mag rifle and my monoblade. They're the weapons I've got on me.
Oh, so you're going to monoblade me like Assassin's Creed style? That's going to be pretty cool.
No, I already monobladed the classified thing. I already monobladed classified redacted.
Man, this session, this is not SWN, this is SCP, like Secure, Contain, Protect, if anybody knows that creepypasta. By the way, who is my commanding officer now? Because Lazarus is in the science team, so I don't know if I'm still assigned to him.
Francis got promoted to Lazarus's position, which is essentially second in command of the security forces. So, yeah, it would probably be Francis.
More than likely.
Francis is in the security, okay.
Yes, Francis is in security.
Welcome back, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
So they're about to kill me, and
Wait, what?
Shiruka wanted you to be here for him killing me.
No. We were just chatting everything about obviously what Connor had done with the singularity, the black hole gun, and was just obviously telling him don't go around the basically just telling him not to be an idiot and going around dead sectors picking up stuff he shouldn't. But yeah, Tin Cup's here. I've got to ask you a question.
Me or?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll type it to you while they're role playing.
All right.
Yeah, so
you spout that at me, and I'm like, what? Which one's your ship?
Tank up with his other arm points at the crow.
Wait, that's your ship? How did that become your ship? I thought it was the station's ship.
The station designated the crow as scrap. I subsequently laid claim to that scrap. Furthermore, you will not affect modifications to my ship. I do not trust you.
It's already too late. I've already fixed it. Ha!
You stole his ship, he'll steal your ship.
And Tin Cup basically lets out the sound like it can only be compared to a computer fan. Like just a loud whirring
He's overheating
noise.
from anger. I've already fixed it, and hey, the station owes me a ship, so I'm taking it. I fixed it up. I'm going to stay on the station to help as much as possible, but I fixed it up. You can't do anything about it now. Ha ha ha, I became useful around you.
He's been a bit more assertive.
Tin Cup's eyes, previously green, just flick to red, and he starts marching up to Connor.
At that Lazarus, well, the powered armor stands between the two of them.
Please, stand aside. My business is with Devlin O'Connor.
You know I can't let you do that.
Officer Oren, I did not recognize you. It is a pleasure. Please, stand aside.
What are you doing?
I am not yet certain. However, bodily harm sounds appealing.
Then until you've worked out what you plan to do, I'd advise just stepping back. Please.
This is sound advice. And Tin Cup takes a few steps back, and his eyes flick back to green.
Everything's fine, and at this point, he'll turn around and do the shoulder thing to do the shoulder. He will do the shoulder thing this time to Connor. You gonna let him?
Wait, what shoulder thing?
He's gonna put. I was gonna put his hand, like Laz's hand, on Connor's shoulders in like an embrace kind of thing, like just to kind of be like have a serious tone for a moment. Just gonna see if Connor would let him.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely let you.
Yeah, so
I trust you vehemently at this point because I've saved your life and I've been as helpful as I can to you at all points, trying to get you to be helpful to me.
Well,
so.
that's the stupidest thing you can do.
You don't want Lazarus on your side.
Right, so as he puts his hand on Connor's shoulder, what Connor would feel is a sudden electrical pulse emanate from his shoulder and like pulse out through his entire body and kind of just cause him to go into spasms for 4 shock damage.
There's an audience laugh sound coming from Tin Cup's speakers.
Holy shit! No, that was the other thing. Is earlier Connor said something silly and fucking Laz kind of like pinched the bridge of his nose, but because he didn't realize his own strength, he kind of like cracked cartilage in it. So that's the excuse. Now he's like, "Holy shit! I didn't mean to do that."
Oh shit!
Roll the physical effects save, Connor. You're role-playing it up.
Oh!
You lose control of bodily function.
I shite myself and flapped to the floor. In a puddle of my own drool and piss and shit, just like twitching leg, arm. That was half my hit points, so. Do I remain conscious? I'm guessing
You're still conscious. It just feels really faint.
Oh fuck me,
Lazarus.
I'm still getting used to this. I'm sorry.
I feel like you should take him to medbay
I can sort it out.
and not use that again.
It wasn't my fault.
You used it, obviously.
How? What?
I believe we should trust Officer Oren. If he says it was unintentional, I believe he should be given the benefit of the doubt.
Both of you shut up. As we literally stand over the shocked body of a guy who's pissed shit himself and drilled himself. And there's one thing you don't take from a man like this, it's his dignity. Now sort him the fuck out.
Alright.
Oh, Hans wasn't here to see this.
I
Emily
didn't
does.
think I'd do that much damage, to be fair.
Only half my hit points. Good thing it's not a D8, huh?
Yeah.
He has been rolling poorly for the past few sessions.
Like every mental effect save or any save, fail. I didn't do bad in combat, but
No, to be fair, like the rolls to hit were bad. Like we still hit, but your damage roll. I mean, not the rolls to hit were bad, but the damage rolls were really good.
yeah.
Like your damage rolls are good, mate.
Yeah, but everything else is shit.
Mm.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't. We'll just sort this out.
All right, so you're gonna cart me to med bay to recover from the
Have to carry
traumatic.
him. There's no way you can walk.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to.
Oh, so you're gonna make me walk covered in my own shit, piss, and
No, how?
He's gonna carry
You
you.
just said you can't walk.
Oh, okay.
You're still twitching.
Yeah,
Why?
pretty much.
I thought I was your friend. I have a heart condition.
No, you don't.
He might do now.
Yeah, you might have heart problems now.
All of a sudden, just have random bits of.
You've developed a slight twitch. Surprisingly enough, the ass part of your face doesn't really twitch that much.
Oh,
Perfect.
oh, ass of every joke because of my face. All right, so y'all carry me up to med bay and clean me up, I guess.
Yeah, Hans is there to clean you.
Yay, a physical on top of it.
No, he doesn't do that this time. He's like,
You're up to down. To be fair,
Nah,
he
mate, you're
probably
totally clean on the inside. He knows it, man. He knows it from the smell.
which is rather unfortunate. You get
I guess,
cleaned up. You get cleaned up and you recover.
Oh, I
Francis would
recovered.
also like request when Lazarus is done, he would request to talk with him.
That's
So I'm
fine.
back up to 8 HP.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're restored.
So it's like the Rich thing. It was just for fun. And I've actually been stunned. Yay!
Yeah,
The first time's always the most dangerous.
As Hans is looking over Connor, Laz will step outside with Francis. Lower the mask and everything. So
I was thinking about this on the way back from the station. We need a new ship. We can't take a shuttle everywhere.
True.
We should use my ship.
I was already thinking that. when he was talking about using the Scylla, it was kind of redundant at this point.
The Scylla is still a good ship. It's just this one's bigger.
Yes, and it's more advanced, I'd say.
No, Sprite Drive probably isn't, but
They are.
Spike Drive isn't, but everything
the rest
else
of it probably,
is.
yeah. Apart from the cryo center, because it's outdated.
Yeah.
Because of the whole lack of sometimes power bit thing, people dying in it.
But you know, with the cryo chamber, it makes any failures with the spike drive mitigated. It mitigates that danger.
Yeah, you just quickly go in there like, oh shit.
Unless DM rolls something that completely destroys the ship.
Yeah.
Or you spend 70 years in it and slowly die.
So saying this, what's Salazar doing then? Because we've not really spoken to him.
Well,
Yeah, we're just talking
Salazar-
about shit mostly.
It's approaching the quote-unquote night cycle of the station. Like, your shift is ended already for today.
Yeah, by the way, but can you tell me, like, over this past few days, because something's changed for me. For once, I have, like, new commanding officer, Francis.
I mean, nothing's really changed in the way of work. Like, it's still, like, the same cycle. It's like, except instead of Laz, it's Francis.
Okay, but did I hear anything about some kind of expedition, some kind of classified
well,
things,
we left
or nothing at
we
all?
left the station for 4 days.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been gone for 4 days. You would have pieced together they're doing something off station.
We've gone for 4 days, and then you
Yeah.
get Francis back without Lazarus for 2, at least.
Yeah, you haven't seen Lazarus at all, and Francis hasn't really talked about him.
Okay, so for now,
You could draw the assumption that Lazarus is dead.
yeah, for now, so, like, okay, so I wanna say, like, maybe not right now, but maybe somewhere in the past, like, day before current daytime, I just tried to meet Francis and ask him, and before that, like, I probably decided that with Francis, as he was decided as my superior officer, like, does he wants me to, like, sir, like, commanding officer, or does he is fine with just Francis? With his, like, how he wants me to, like, say...
Oh, yeah. Francis mostly, yeah. If it's just like me and you. If in any other security team members, Mr. Lebois. But only security team members. Everybody else, Francis.
Yeah, so I come up to you, Mr. Lebois. It was kind of hard not to notice that you were absent with several other members for 4 days from the station. And after your return, I have yet to see Mr. Lazarus. And honestly, can you tell me, like, what happened with him? Is he still alive?
You know that he's been promoted, but that sort of thing isn't, like, it's not classified, but it's not generally talked about.
So obviously, I mean, I'm military man. I know that sometimes some things you don't say out loud. So I find, like, I'm I make sure that only he will hear what I ask him. Because hey, Lazarus seemed like a good soldier and professional, so he's kinda wondering if he's still alive.
He's dead now.
Yeah, the old Lazarus is dead.
Does he come up when he's talking to me and Laz?
No, it's
No,
like
no, I wanted
the
this
past.
to
No,
be,
this should be during the 2
like
days,
flashback.
Oh, during the 2 days.
Yeah.
How much would Lazarus be able? Not Lazarus. How much would Francis be able to say about this?
I mean,
He
Like
wouldn't be
obviously
able to
what
say about-
happened, but would he be able to say he's just been promoted to science team? Would he be able to say that?
I mean, you could say whatever you feel like saying. You could confirm his suspicions. Yeah, Lazarus died.
I'm not that evil.
I mean,
I'm not that
Adler
evil.
is.
Fuck you.
Maybe your personalities are rubbing off on you.
No. Considering he blanks everything, no. He would just say, Connor is moving up in the world, of course.
Lazarus, not Connor.
Ah, fuck me. I'm looking at.
No,
looking
I'm
at
going
people's
down
names.
in the world.
The toilet.
Literally.
Lazarus is moving up in the world of the station.
Okay, so he is alive then. Well, good for me, I guess.
Maybe. No, he is alive, of course. Don't worry. I would have told you if he was dead.
Okay then. Well, for now I will resume my... By the way, that's general question mostly to the DM. Like, what is the security protocol on that? Like, because you told me that the station like can hold like 200,000 people or something, and currently we have like 30,000.
13.
So 13, yes, not 30. 13, yes. So, like, are the other unused sectors are like contained, closed off, so that we
They're kind of closed off. Like, there's no like forbidden entry. It's just like they're closed off.
Yeah, don't be dumb and go in there. Kind of thing.
I mean, there was no sign saying "Do not enter." It was just like marked no atmosphere. It was just marked with a no atmosphere.
Okay, good enough for me then. Yeah, I don't think I can get anything from more of the flashback. I was just wondering. I asked only you one thing. If you didn't have anything special to ask me in the flashback, then we are back at the current time when there's night shift. I'm ending my shift, and is it anything special? TM.
One
what?
second, I'm talking to I'm messaging someone something.
So wait, while Salazar was on shift, Francis was in bed with someone.
No, it was getting close. Like, shifts had ended at that point.
All right, okay.
Rico would be working, of course. Come on now, don't be stupid.
Just have to find a quick 5-minute break.
Nothing's quick with a Frenchman.
Yeah. So Salazar, at this point,
Happens smoking.
you're kind of like in the mess hall eating an evening meal. I mean, you've got some goop, some gray goop, some blue goop, and today's special, red gloop.
I rub my temples and think to myself, well, it ain't really that different from military canteen. He was like he was never really big on like luxury and whatnot, even though he like appeared in the station with business.
So which kind do you get? Red, gray, or blue? Remember, you're only allowed one of the goops.
Okay, so whatever, let it be gray one.
Alright, I mean, it kind of tastes dull. It's kind of tasteless, really.
The gloops make me think of Planet Hulk.
As long as it gets its job done, then I'm okay with refreshment.
Speaking of refreshment, how about a nice Cherry Coke.
All right, so what is
Now
Tin Cup
served in the
doing at this
cafeteria.
time?
Sorry, I was interrupting you with more product placement.
Nuka-Cola Quantum, the best drink in the galaxy.
No, but what is Tin Cup doing at this moment?
I told you. After he finishes his examination of the crow, he's gonna do that.
All right, but after that, that's not going to take all that much time.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Well,
Tin Cup
how
just
long has it been then?
maybe like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, did an examination, installed that. Gosh. Yeah, okay. Tin Cup's going to examine the other ship bays.
Yeah.
Like, just to determine, like, are any of them functioning in all ways other than that they can't be pressurized, for example?
Actually, they are all functioning
No, all the
at
others are...
100% capacity.
Oh, okay,
Most of
so-
them are just filled with defunct shuttles, and or are empty.
Okay. Yeah. So, Tin Cup's going to see about getting a specific parking place. Just because, he wants to, not step on anyone's toes. Like, shuttle space is probably kind of tight.
He wants
So-
1A.
He's going to see about getting a parking space and transfer the crow to a different bay.
All right.
You're taking my ship!
I got this ship fair and square. And you made a black hole gun out of scrap parts. I'm not letting you touch my baby.
Hey!
You know what? Technically, once LS is once or if LS is recognized as a sentient being, the Scylla is going to be in his name because he was found as the primary
No.
occupant.
None of us know that, so...
The way legal systems work, it's not quite that simple. Don't worry about it.
I laid claim to it in trade for the ship that I lost because of the station's incompetence, so...
And at this point, Lazarus could just commandeer all of them.
Yeah.
But he won't.
Seeing about a special parking space and parking it there in a different bay.
All right.
Oh god.
Probably
Connor's
gonna
going to be
have to-
spending the next week looking through all the docks trying to find the Scylla.
Probably
Yep.
gonna have to jump through some hoops, but it's worth it.
Yeah, you probably will have to jump through quite a few hoops.
The literal ones.
Because station command is... Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
thing in Science Bay, is it there's no dock in Science Bay, is there?
Oh, there are private
Yeah.
docking stations for Science Bay.
Yeah, we had to go in there to see it.
Yeah, I thought, no, I didn't know whether it was like in a room or something, or whether it
You
was
don't want me to come across the ship you found, do you?
No, don't do anything to my ship.
Oh, you do realize
Alright,
there's no way I can make another red batter bomb. That
No,
was-
not for that reason.
I was just making sure that there wasn't we didn't have to move it if we ever went off station. Good night.
Yeah. Like,
So if we did, we could bring it back there, yeah? Or
yeah. I mean, you're part of science team. You have access to that.
would I have to drop the non-science team members off in a dock
No,
outside
like
of science?
unless you were taking like people that like haven't seen parts of science before, like Francis, he'd be clear.
Connor, on the other hand,
Would
not.
it?
Yeah, that's the point. I need to go and speak to either her or some science team member soon.
I mean, there's still a head of science, isn't there?
Yeah, there's still a head of science.
Yeah, there's
She's
head of
like,
science, and then there's her
Yeah.
above everyone. So just talk to the head of science.
Yeah, no, I just need to get some answers from either of them, really. Well, no, the head of science wouldn't know about it, so no, there'd be no point in asking her. Yeah, I'll see if I can.
it's really confusing when the head of science and her are both female.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, apparently you're designated anytime you say her as
As
whatever.
a noun.
Yeah. She's. Whenever you're saying her, you're referring to the AI I don't know about.
I mean, I could
I
always say Echo.
I don't call her her. I just call her 7.
7.
From my special eye scan devices, I realized she's a 7 out of 10.
He has specially scanned the female form.
As an expert of such matters.
He himself uses himself as the maximum
scale.
possible. He is the top of the scale. Alright, so... Yeah, Connor, you are feeling better now. The twitching kind of stops.
So my legs are working?
Yeah. And you're cleaned.
Yay. But I have to go back to the medical red shirts now, right?
No, you can... Like, your shirts have been cleaned. Your shirt and pants and all that.
Alright, I get back in my shit, e-pants, and all that. And I immediately go back to the Crow. Like, fuck you guys, I'm going back to it. Does anyone stop me? Or is
No.
anybody even around? Okay.
No, but when you get there, it's not there.
Son of a bitch, that fucking robot! Well, I wouldn't really be 100% sure it's the robot, but I have my suspicions since it said his ship.
Yeah, it's a perfectly reasonable assumption that he messed with it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Tin
he
Cup
blew it up.
Tin Cup seemed legitimately pissed off. It's like one of the first signs of just pure emotion he's ever shown.
That's why Lazarus got in
Beep,
the way.
beep, beep, beep. Tin Cup. I don't even need to dial. I can just say it to the station. Tin Cup. Where the fuck is my ship?
He comes over the
Designation not found.
Where's the Crow, you jackass?
In its parking spot.
Where's it at?
My apologies, Devlin O'Connor. This is classified information.
Bullshit, you don't have the powers to classify anything.
By classified, I simply meant you do not need to know.
That would be confidential. Fuck you. Beep. I can't really hang up on him.
No,
So I'm
because
just-
he's on the loudspeaker.
Yeah, I'm just going to say fuck it and just start searching.
And he's gonna say beep. He's literally.
Yeah, beep you, you fucker.
So
Eh.
you start at 1A and work your way down.
Yeah, basically just go into every single one of them.
Well,
Oh God.
in docks 1A through
Oh, Chris has disappeared.
Docks 1A through the rest of them, I find the ship.
Yeah, I think someone's just come up. I'm gonna go get a drink. Be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, me too.
Gonna